Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today we're going to be doing another exciting review and deep diving into Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the brand new 4K restoration on 4K Ultra HD. Now today I'm going to be doing my exclusive 4K versus the original Blu-ray release image comparisons. That's where I pull all the native data off of each of the discs and show you side by side up above how these compare, what the upgrade is if there is one, and if this is worth buying and adding to your collection. At the end, I always wrap it up with my sum up total review score as well to let you know the sum up total quality of this set and if it's something you should add to your collection. Now, if after you get done watching this review, you decide you want to buy Ferris Bueller's Day Off on either the limited edition Steelbook or in the standard edition 4K case, as always, I post those direct sale links from Amazon in the description section and as a pinned comment in the comment section right below. Those links down there never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra, but they do help to support the creation of exclusive videos just like this. So if you enjoy this content and this content helps you out, make sure to buy any of these releases through the links I post in the description section and as a pinned comment in the comment section right below. Now to start off with today, I'm going to show you the original Blu-ray release transfer up above. Now, if you've owned this in any of the iterations, it's the same transfer and it's always had numerous issues with spots, speckles, there's digital noise in it, some artifacting. The artifacting is especially present in like the opening titles. If you look at it, you can see a lot of the jaggies on actually the words and title sequences. And throughout the film, everybody had a very bleached out and white appearance on this original Blu-ray release transfer. In comparison to the new 4K restoration Paramount Studios did, this is a big change. For example, this gets a native 4K 2160p created from a 4K scan of the original camera negatives. This does have Dolby Vision and HDR10 present on it. I can tell you between the Dolby Vision and the HDR10, the Dolby Vision was just about 6% better looking than the HDR10, so that variance, you're looking in that 6% range. I did enjoy the Dolby Vision just slightly more, but both of them are massive upgrades and massive improvements over the previous Blu-ray transfer. Now, if you're a fan of movies and TV series, this channel's the place for you. Make sure to go down there and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, on this new 4K restoration that they did, it does have very nice and visible layer of film grain. That's from the original camera negatives that's present and visible from beginning to end of this film. There was some very brief and slight fluctuations, but nothing that really detracted from the image or the viewing experience throughout the film. Now, I will say for this new 4K, it also has dramatically increased depth and detail in the image over the previous Blu-ray releases and Blu-ray transfers. You can notice so many more things like hairs and clothing details, especially because a lot of the clothes from the 80s, because this film came out in 1986, have a lot of different varying patterns and colors and varying shades throughout them. On this, because of the brand new color grading they did as well, they shine through wonderfully over the previous bleached out and washed out Blu-ray transfer. And when you sit down and see them side by side, it really is a shocking experience to see skin tones, for example. If you look at the skin tones in the previous Blu-ray release, as you're seeing in those native images pulled directly from the Blu-ray disc and the 4K disc above, you can see the drastic differences. Skin tones alone, like on their faces, like Ferris Bueller, for example, who is played by Matthew Broderick, if you look at his face, it looks very white, and you can't really tell that he had freckles in the original Blu-ray transfer. They were very, very light because of how bleached and washed out their skin looked. On this new transfer, the color grading looks amazing. You can see that he had some life in his skin, you can see his freckles, you can see more of his shadow on his face he had from not shaving at the beginning of the film. So many things were more detailed and present in this than I've ever seen before for Ferris Bueller's on any home video release ever before. The 4K restoration that they did on this is a very surprising and very enjoyable looking restoration. Now, something I touched on at the beginning of this was about how the previous Blu-ray had spots, speckles, little hair, smudges, and things on the film. If you watch that Blu-ray transfer, evident in the beginning when he's laying in bed, if you actually look at that and then you pop this one in and watch those same scenes, you would see there's all these little hairs and smudges on the film that you can see in that Blu-ray transfer because of how whited out his skin is. It's evidently present when his face is zoomed in, you can see them all. You then pop this in and watch that exact same scene. Those are all gone, repaired, fixed, completely looks amazing on this. You can see everything on his face without all those little like just inherent imperfections that were on the previous transfer. They're gone on this without using any DNR, and there was no program neat either to control the film grain. It is very nicely filmic and present in this. They just fixed all of those inherent issues and things that were problems in the previous Blu-ray release's image. Those are all gone and repaired on this. Now, talking about another big improvement for this. This does get an English Dolby Atmos mix, along with English subtitles and numerous subtitle and audio options for other languages. But the English Dolby Atmos is really where the treat came in. I was surprised how they used the height channels in surprising and unique ways. There's little things throughout it that you'll hear coming across the height channels. Now, it's not reference quality Atmos mix, but it is pretty darn good and surprising how they implemented it into this film and done in a very nice way. The clarity and the actual like fluctuations that were present on the previous Blu-ray are drastically improved in this to where there's no fluctuations. You can hear things much better. It's very crisp, clean, and detailed sounding without any of the fluctuations that the previous audio mix on the previous Blu-rays had. This was a very big improvement for the Dolby Atmos mix on this and was another drastic increase in improvement over that previous Blu-ray release. Now, I opted for the limited edition steelbook. I really like how shiny this is, and it's hard to get this to come across, but his car is like bright red, and the Ferris Bueller's Day Off is like shiny bright red. Really nice steelbook that I enjoyed. It says Ferris Bueller's Day Off on the back. Talks about the film here. Now, I will talk about all the previous special features are on here, but there's something that's really unique about this 4K release that was not included in any of the previous Blu-ray releases ever. Since DVD, they have excluded John Hughes' commentary throughout the film. It was only released on the previous DVD releases. They skipped it on all the previous Blu-ray releases. It is now included on this 4K Ultra HD release, and it includes the commentary with director John Hughes, which is very enjoyable, and he very rarely ever did commentaries. It's great that Paramount Studios went back to their vault and included what was missing on the previous Blu-ray release. You do get more special features on this than the previous Blu-ray release had on it. So it really makes the previous Blu-ray release an overall poor release and makes you really realize you'll never watch this, never use this, and never want to ever watch this ever again. Now, showing you to get inside this, it does have the picture of all of them at the art gallery. This is your 4K Ultra HD disc, and it does come with a digital movie code, which gets you a 4K edition of it. That is slipped in there as well. There's no Blu-ray in this, and I'm perfectly fine with that because a lot of the time studios have been throwing in the old poor Blu-ray releases, and they charge a couple of bucks when they do that extra for the price. The price of this limited edition steelbook is amazing. They did not charge like a lot of studios do, $39, $49.99. Literally, the price of this was only a couple of dollars more than the standard edition case. So another big reason why I chose the limited edition steelbook because of that as well. Now, I will put the direct link for the limited edition steelbook and for the standard edition case of Ferris Bueller's Day Off on 4K in the description section and as a pinned comment in the comment section right below. So depending on which one of these you decide you want to buy, I'll link them both down there below so that way you can click on either one of those sale links. It's on sale for a really good price, and it's not one of those things you need to wait for a big sale. Now, diving into the rough average bitrate, I did my testing on this, and I can tell you this had a surprisingly high and healthy rough average bitrate of 82 megabits per second. That lends to why the image looks so good and so stable throughout the entire runtime of this film. As I said, all of my issues I had with this previous Blu-ray release, which was pretty poor, all of those things are completely fixed and gone. I can't really describe to you how good, other than showing you up above as you're seeing, this new restoration with the new color grading is. Skin tones alone are worth the price of admission. The commentary track being included in this makes this the ultimate way to ever view Ferris Bueller's Day Off on home video. Getting to my review score, this gets a superb 9.5. This is a must buy. Don't wait to buy this. If you want this steelbook, order it immediately through that link I posted below. These will sell out. The steelbooks are limited editions. The regular edition I'll post down there as well. But this is one of those at a 9.5 is a superb 4K restoration. I loved the use of the Dolby Atmos in it. It did have very nice clarity to it and did move things around in nice ways that did surprise me. Overall, Paramount did an amazing job with this, and this is one of those you're going to want to buy and have in your collection. It's one of John Hughes' great 80s classics I have watched dozens and dozens of times. My wife and I watch it, I'd probably say once every couple of years, and we really enjoy it every single time. It has so many great comedic elements in it. Matthew Broderick, I really enjoy him in this. I think he was really good in a lot of his roles when he was younger. If you want to check out another really good Matthew Broderick film, you'll want to check out War Games. I did that previous review here on this YouTube channel, comparing it to the previous Blu-ray release. I did my exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison on that. That's a very enjoyable Matthew Broderick release that I enjoyed. Was glad it came out on 4K. You want to go check out that review after you get done watching this one, but let me know if this is one of those that you're excited now to buy and add to your collection now that you've seen my exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparisons. If you're going to buy either copy, the standard edition or steelbook, make sure to use those links I posted down below. As always, if you enjoy the time and hard work I put into creating all these exclusive image comparisons you're watching up above, make sure to join my Collectors VIP Club. It's very important to the creation of all of this exclusive content. As I say, I'm not sponsored or paid by any of these studios. I go out and buy this. It wasn't sent for review. I had to get it in just like all of you. I do all my testing and analysis on it and spend all this time pulling all the data off of all the discs for all of you. The computer equipment's expensive and it takes a ton of time and money for me to create these. Make sure if you enjoy these and these videos have helped you out, join the Collectors VIP Club. It only costs you a couple of bucks, less than the price of a cup of coffee. As always, I want to say thank you to every single one of my VIP Collectors Club members. You truly do matter to this channel, and I do really appreciate you. Start the conversation in the comments section below and let me know how much you love this film, how excited for this film you are now. Let me know your thoughts on John Hughes' commentary. Have you ever heard it before? Are you thrilled that it's actually included now on this? Because I really was. Considering it was missing on the previous Blu-ray releases, it's great to have it included in this because it's rare that he ever did those. Start that conversation down there below. Make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. As always, I truly hope every single one of you has a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.